Gorika,
Yes,
can you tell me how feminism actually began in India?
of course. But here's the interesting thing. Indian feminism didn't begin like a big organized movement like it did in the West. It began slowly and quietly in the 19th century through social reforms. Back then, women faced a lot of brutal practices such as child marriage, widows not being able to remarry, and almost no education. Reformers like Ishwar Chand Vidyasagar brought reforms, and his effort led to the change of the formation of the Widow Remarriage Act in the 1856, which was a huge step, but it faced a lot of backlash from the conservatives who called it un-Hindu. Meanwhile, in Pune, Jyoti Rao and Savitri Bai Phule were changing lives with school for girls. Savitri Bai Phule, India's first woman teacher, believed that school could give independence and freedom to women and not just training to be wives or mothers. Then came the story that shook the entire nation, the story of Rakma Bai, who was once married as a child, and when she grew up, she refused to live with her husband. The entire legal battle became legendary. Reformers supported her. Conservatives such as Bal Gangadhar Tilak said that it was a Western interference. Rakmabai then went to England, became a doctor, and returned to India, proving that women could defy the norms and also succeed. In the 1990s, women were already speaking about themselves. In Bombay, over 1600 women signed the Age of Consent Bill, which raised up the age for girls from 10 to 12. Leaders like Pandita Ramabai exposed the hardships of the widows and the child brides and demanded change in her book, The High Caste Hindu Woman. Even organizations like Arya Samaj pushed the idea of widow remarriage and girls' education, even though in a limited way of teaching them domestic skills and religious texts. But women's voices and reformist ideas grew even stronger day by day, which set up the foundation of feminism in India. So, Indian feminism didn't start as a single movement, but as a series of struggle and thought that was sometimes led by men, sometimes by brave women who challenged traditions and demanded rights. 19th century planted a seed that grew even bigger and stronger into a movement that we know today.